What is going on, guys? Welcome to the second part of my new series, Voice of the Vloggers, and today I'm pretty sure you guys will know the person who was on the other line with me, and that is Mr. Do It With Dan. What's going on, man?
Who's that fucking asshole? I'm sure he's a dick. Alright, so before we get really into this vlog, I kind of want to talk some shit on you.
Oh, God.
Like, yeah, start right out of the bat. So I won't lie. Dude, I've been watching you since before I started motovlogging, and you've always been one of the more entertaining motovloggers that I've watched. Not to, like, suck your dick or anything. And as a matter of fact, before I was watching this, I was catching up on your Let's Talk to Strangers vlog, because I've been out of the country for the past couple of days.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, man, it is so apparent that you're not from fucking up north.
Yeah, it is. Dude,
it's like just your attitude, your demeanor, and your accent.
Well, dude,
it sounds like you're from down south, and I know you're from New Orleans, right?
I'm from Virginia, but I started my channel when I lived in New Orleans for a year.
Okay, I got you.
Well, that's the funny part. Yeah, I pulled up next to the guy, and like he was talking back, and I was like, this is really fucking weird. He's like actually acknowledging that I'm a human being speaking to him. And then whenever he fucking pulled away, I was like, oh, Alabama license plates. That explains it.
It makes so much sense. I think the first time I ever saw one of your videos was when you were doing, I know I saw the video where you got pulled over by the cop. Yeah. And he was the super cool cop, right? And then the other video where you did the light bright helmet with the light mod. Yeah. Those are the first two videos I remember of watching you, and I've been watching ever since.
Yeah, I remember running into your channel, and I was watching through some of your videos, and I think I ran into your channel like around January or February, and like it was one of like a recommended video when I was watching one of Chase's videos, and I started watching your shit, and I was like, yo, this dude's fucking hilarious. And I hadn't, like, I watched, like, for the first couple days I watched your videos, and then like I was so busy with work, I was like not watching YouTube, I was just uploading my shit. And then like a month later, I like got back onto your channel, and I was like, holy shit, he's got like 85,000 subscribers. Last week he had like the same as me. What the fuck? It was fucking hilarious. I was like, okay, all right then. I'm gonna pay attention to this guy. All right.
Yeah, all right. This guy, Mr. Do It With Dickhead. Yeah, all right.
Mr. Do It With Dickhead. Yeah. Giggity goo. Giggity 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 goo. But yeah, it was I was talking to Chase when we were recording our video on Wednesday, and we were just talking about like how much larger motovlogging has become. Like really, like in the last like year to 2 years, it's just been absolutely ridiculous. Because I know when I first started out, like the biggest guy out, it was like Chase and Jake, and they both had like 30,000 subscribers, and you're like, oh my god, 30,000 subscribers, and now it's like that's like nothing. 30,000's like, no, like, yeah, who's that?
It's funny because when I started motovlogging, I was way behind everyone. I didn't grow up with everyone necessarily when I started. I've been watching people like Jake and Chase and fucking M13. I've been watching people like them forever, you know, and I just never really dabbled into it. And then one day I was like, I'm gonna get on Craigslist and find a motorcycle. And I did. I got a really stupid good deal, and then I rode consistently for a fucking year of just like hardcore motorcycle riding, and then I bought a GoPro, and by the time I did that, everyone was in the hundreds of thousands. Yeah. But I've been following the whole motovlogging thing for a while now. I'm not trying to be a hipster and be like, I liked it before it was cool. Yeah. But
well, it was funny because I was talking to Chase about like, because Chase is like legitimately like the reason why I ended up buying a motorcycle, because I always wanted one, but like I never had that like fuck it, I'm just gonna do it. I gotta get one. And like watching Chase's original channel, Chase in 3D, like watching him get his bike and like start riding and like seeing how much fun he was having, I was like, fuck it, I'm fucking buying one. So I bought one, and it was like,
I have to say, oh, go ahead, sorry.
No, you're good, you're good.
I was gonna say, I have to say that motovlogging is probably the prime inspiration of getting people who are younger to ride now, because of how much fun it fucking looks. Like, when I remember watching before I was really interested in motorcycles, I was like, dude, that shit looks like so much fun. Right? And it is. And I'd have to say that probably there's a lot of reasons why I started riding, but that's probably one of the bigger ones. It's a huge influence.
Yeah, I mean, and to be honest, it really depends on the motovlogger you watch. Because you can like watch some person that just like if you watch Baker X Derek for the first time, whenever you're thinking about getting a motorcycle, you're like, oh fuck yeah, I'm buying one, because he's just such a fucking nut. Like him or like Suburban Delinquent or like.
And also, when you watch their videos, you're like, son of a bitch, dude. Is this shit legal in my state? And it's
right?
not.
Why do I live on the East Coast? Fuck.
I know, and that's one of the cool things about fucking California, is that you can goddamn lane split.
Yeah, dude, because it sucks, because I have to lane split legally every single day. I have to lane split because I have to go through Boston every single day to get to work. So like, I don't have a choice, because I'm going through Boston at rush hour. Like, I'm not sitting there I'm not sitting there for 45 minutes just to get through the city. So I lane split every day, right. And I'm just like, God, I just wish I didn't have to look for a state trooper every fucking time I did this. I could just fucking go by.
In all fairness, what is he gonna do?
Yeah, right. But I mean, dude, there was one time, like, usually, like, I'll be able to spot him and I'll like sneak back into traffic. But there was one day where, like, I saw him, like, last second, was like, ah! And had to go right by him and kept looking and looking, and he never came. And never tried to do shit, and I was like, oh, thank God.
You know, I'll admit this, too, and more sucking your dick here. You're fucking 6'3", it's a 636, right? Not a ZX6R?
Yeah, it's a 636.
Your bike sounds fucking awesome, man.
Dude, I just fucking, when I went home yesterday, because I leave work at 5 on Saturdays, and now that it's starting to get dark, like Saturdays is like, oh yes, there's actually sunlight. So on my way home yesterday, I fucking rode through the city. I was like, fuck it, I'll fucking mob around the city for a little bit. I don't go in there that much. Somebody tagged me on Instagram. This kid heard my bike and was like, oh, that sounds really good. Starts recording a video of me flying by, and he goes, holy shit, that's ZJMotovlogs. and it's weird because I never get to hear my bike not on it. So like, I watched the video, right? And I was like, God damn, my bitch sounds real good. She sounds real good. And that's one thing, dude, like, it sucks. Like, driving your bike first person, you're like, it sounds like a goddamn wind-up toy. Yeah. And then you hear it from a third-person point of view. Like, when Laura and I do our dual vlogs, and I'm on the CBR, and I do, like, a flyby, I'm like, why does my bike not sound that good all the time? Yeah, right? Yeah, we recorded a flyby for one of my buddy's channel trailer. And, like, I listened to the flyby, and I was like, oh my God, because for, like, 10 seconds, I could hear my bike coming. And then it was just like, and I was like, yo, I sound like Rossi, oh my God!
God. Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I lost you. I was like, ah! But, yeah, like, if you could hear your mic through my helmet, you'd be like, oh, fuck.
Well, it's funny, whenever I ride with my buddy Jesse, he's got a 08 CBR 600, but it's got this Leo Vince pipe on it that only sounds good at, like, low RPMs, and then it just kind of, like, fades away up in the top RPM. So we'll get on the highway, and I'll fucking drop down into, like, 4th gear and just pin the throttle and get as close to him as I can when I fly by his ass. And we're on the Cenas, so I can just hear in my helmet as I fucking fly by him.
And you have to, like, stop yourself from coming,
yeah,
so you
I'm
don't
like,
crash your bike.
Oh my God, my Tech Spec tank pad's gonna get all messed up.
I'm like, literally, just driving behind, like, Home Depot for no reason. God damn, dude, stop it! I'm gonna not be able to, like, touch the tank. My fucking erection's getting in the way.
Dude, this fucking Compworks exhaust is just stupid, dude.
The exhaust that I put on my bike, I don't even know the name of it, but it looks like a triangle, kinda.
Yeah.
I just found it on Craigslist, and then I ended up buying a mid-pipe for it, but it sounds alright. I just wish it was louder. It's not nearly as loud as I wanted it to be.
Yeah.
So I keep looking at those Works competition GP pipes or whatever, the shorty ones that I had that on my R6, and it just sounded so good.
Yeah, that's what I have on my bike.
Different. What, the Works shorty?
Yeah, the Competition Works GP slip-on. That's what I have.
Yeah, that's what I had on my R6, and it just sounded like, the best way I can describe it is that you make like your favorite dish, like a taco, and then you just fuck it, like it's so good.
Well, see, I think the reason why my bike sounds so good with this pipe on there is because mine's supposed to have an undertail exhaust. And this completely eliminates the mid-pipe and the undertail exhaust, and it goes straight to the headers.
This guy about got ran over. This dude just starts running across the road. I'm like, okay. I think I'm gonna go with that exhaust again because of how much I liked it.
Yeah.
I don't want a quiet exhaust, but I'm gonna hold off until after I do my big meetup thing that I've been talking about.
Yeah, that's I have the competition works on my Grom too. Dude, I recorded with Motornosity I was on the Grom. I was like, fuck it, because we recorded at like 11 o'clock at night because we were supposed to record, and then he forgot that he had to do something with his sister, and long story short, like he was like, if we record today, it's got to be like at 11 o'clock at night, and I was like, you know what, fuck it, because I haven't recorded, or I haven't fucking ridden at night in forever, and I like riding at night, let's do it. And then when I went to leave, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take the Grom. And the whole fucking time we're recording, every like 2 or 3 minutes he'd be talking, he'd go, Jesus Christ, why the fuck is that little thing so goddamn loud? And I'm like, because it's fucking nice.
Because it's fucking works. GP.
I mean, it
double
doesn't
penetration exhaust.
It doesn't do this.
I did like a little power wheelie right there. About shat myself.
I mean, it doesn't sound quite this good.
Here, I'll throw mine for a little bit. Why not? Look, I'm like right next to some houses. That might be dickish.
Yeah, I'm going right through. I'm going right through a fucking neighborhood. Like a really nice neighborhood.
Fuck your sleep in particular.
All of you rich fuckers got houses that I can't afford.
I definitely thought you were coming to Brunswick to do this video with me. I was like, oh snap, you must be in the area.
dude, that fucking day that you said that, like, are you just gonna meet me here? I was like, he's kidding, right? Like, is he serious? And then I said that, and you were like, oh no, a phone vlog? And I was like, this motherfucker really thought I was coming to Georgia? I mean, I would love to come to Georgia, but
I thought maybe you were in the area because every now and again I have people who roll through Brunswick, I guess. You know, Chase is coming down here soon to do something. And you know, who else was here recently? DeFabra. He was down here.
Oh yeah. And I heard about DeFabra.
But he wasn't on his bike. He was doing like a family thing, and I thought maybe like you're like, oh, I'm just in the area and have my bike. Let's do a walk.
Yeah. No, it was I started thinking I've been like racking my brain to like figure out a new series to do on the channel, because like I used to have the series, the hotel storytime series that everyone fucking loved, but then I stopped working in hotels, so it kind of had to go away. And since then I haven't had anything that was just like specific to my channel, like it's just normal motovlogs. So I wanted something that people could look forward to, like every Monday there's going to be a new dual vlog with someone, and this way it helps out the community, more people get seen, because I mean I'm literally going to be doing dual vlogs with every motherfucker that has a fucking motovlog channel, like legit, like literally, I don't care if they have 200 subscribers or they have 200,000, it's happening. So I think
cool way too, because like you are in the bigger tier, you know, you're fucking like 60,000 now.
Yeah, almost at 60. Yeah,
that's in the bigger tier. You're one of the bigger motovloggers now. Once you pass that like 50,000 mark, I'd say you're starting to kind of get in that bigger area.
Yeah,
and that's cool because you're gonna really open up a lot of new people for other viewers, and I think that's a cool way to not only, you know, spread your content, but spread the community a little bit too.
Yeah, and that was my whole thought. That's why, like, I wanted to start, like, I'm not going to be recording with the smaller guys yet, because I want to get all the big, really well-known motovloggers already on with the series and already uploaded and everything, just because it's going to bring more people's attention to the series, and that every Monday it's going to be happening. Then whenever I start recording with the smaller guys, they're going to get even more people seeing their content and going over to their channel.
That's a good thing, dude. I like that a lot. That's going to be really helpful. I'm gonna try to do a stoppie again. I just did a stoppie earlier.
Did you do it?
I did a stoppie. a little small one. I did one at a red light next to this guy, and he just looked at me like, "What's up?"
I've done a stoppie once on my bike. I do them on the Grom all the time because I just do shit on the Grom that I'm like, fuck it, it's a Grom. I'm not gonna drop it. It's fucking 200 pounds.
If you fall, it's like 3 inches. So
yeah. Well, the one time I did it on my bike, my wife is supposed to pay for the tolls whenever we go through. Like whenever I'm on the bike and she's in the car, she'll pay for my toll. But this dumbass went through the Easy Pass way one time, and it's the Easy Pass that has the gate. So you roll up, it opens the gate, and then you go. So the gate opened, and I just tried to fucking drop the clutch and fly through with my wife, and it didn't work because the gate was like, "No, motherfucker, you shall not pass." And I was just ah! And fucking slammed on the brake, and rear wheel probably popped up a good 3 feet, and I about shit my pants. But yeah, dude, it was as we were on our way to record the reveal video for all the new fairings. So that could have not happened.
You know, it's really funny. I also need to talk to something else a little bit real quick about the preparation for this video. We were going to do this before my cruise, and it rained every day before my cruise, and not just like a little bit of rain. I mean, like I was getting like flash flood warnings on my phone and shit. I'm like, listen, I'm not trying to be a bitch, but and then you couple that with whatever issues you were having with my phone, because I would be up to like 3 o'clock in the morning, wake up at 9 and have 4 text messages from you, and I'd be like, what the fuck? Yeah. What the fuck happened?
Your phone fucking sucks.
Well, I blame it partially on the phone and partially on AT&T.
Yeah.
Like AT fucking bullshit has not been great. Because I used to have Verizon, and then I worked at AT&T, and they're like, you kind of have to switch over. I'm like, alright. So I switched over, and I got a free phone with it because, hell yeah, why not? Yeah. And I ended up getting the iPhone 6 Plus because I'm a basic white girl. And basically what ended up happening was my service shat on itself, and my phone has been shitting on itself. So there's that. It's a little bit too...
Listen to this one.
Someone pull out in front of you, or you're just bored?
I went underneath an overpass, so it's just something that had to happen.
Yeah, no, it's like a law.
Yeah, you go under an overpass.
Once you go underneath an overpass, just part of it, bro.
Going under an overpass means you have to rev bomb, and going into a tunnel means you have to drop at least 2 gears, 1 if applicable, due to your current gearing position.
You know, speaking of which, man, it's funny. I went out of the country for my cruise. I went to like Jamaica, Mexico, and the Grand Cayman Islands. But the whole time I was there, I was just like daydreaming about my motorcycle and my car. I was like, I miss my toys. And then on the way home, these like 2 motorcycles fly past us, and they're going in and out of traffic. And I just look over at Laura like, oh man.
You hit her with
I want to play too.
You hit her with the boo-boo lip. I want to ride.
I want to, but they're doing what I do. I want to do it.
I want to do it with them. They want to do it with Dan.
They need to do it with Dan.
Oh, fuck. Today's video is going to be with Mr. C2 Dub, who is currently on the line right now.
Whoop, whoop. Dude, I'm on the line and I'm on a railroad track. Oh my God. Okay, you can't ride a motorcycle on a tram track. Holy shit.
So before we get into the topic of today's video, I would like to first tell you that today is Monday that you're watching this video. Chase's portion of the dual vlog is going to be coming out tomorrow. And you absolutely need to make sure you clear your schedule to watch his video. Your videos come out at 7.